Nonprofit is bringing awareness to rescuing senior dogs, and Hannah Dewey from Lily's Legacy Senior Dog Sanctuary is with us here live. And I have to introduce you now also to Precious, the Ambassador dog. Hannah, thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing Precious. Let's start with Precious.
Yes.
Let's all the stats here.
Yes, she's about a 10-year-old shepherd mix. She came to us as a stray from Stanislaus County. So we don't know much about her history, but she is the biggest cuddle bug you could ever meet.
And very good at taking selfies. I'll give her that right off the bat.
Camera ready.
So you're trying to bring awareness for people to raise senior dogs. First off, where does a dog become a senior? Where do you make that mark?
7 years of age, yes. They become seniors, and sadly they're the most euthanized dogs in the shelter just because they're large breeds specifically are hardly euthanized, and then their age too. They're not as, people don't want them as much as puppies. So.
Yeah, why do you think that's the case?
You know, I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there on senior dogs that they don't have much life left to live or they don't want to do anything, but that's just so not the case. They're many times very grateful and very thankful and pre-trained and pre-loved, and they're lovely.
And so you're trying to sort of change that perception from people who are thinking it might be too much work, it'd be too hard. And how are you trying to do that? Yeah,
so we're, this week is Saving Senior Dogs Week. It's a week-long campaign raising awareness for the joys of adopting senior dogs. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, let's hear about them.
They are wonderful companions. They have, like I said, pre-loved, pre-trained. They often come and just want to be with you. They don't require much other than just be with you. Depending on their age, some of them are a younger senior and still have a lot of running left in them and jumping and hiking and all sorts of stuff. But some of them on their older age just want to sit with you and be with you.
Yeah. So, sometimes all you want is a good snuggle.
Exactly. So just like senior people, there's kind of a range. But we're in Saving Senior Dogs Week right now, which is raising awareness for senior dogs and then funds to help senior dog sanctuaries keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah. And then the difference between like a senior dog and a puppy, I mean, puppies need all that training. You have to start from the very, very beginning, which could be right for some families, but a senior dog might be better for people who just kind of want to have a dog that's got a little experience.
Exactly, exactly. It might be a little bit calmer in the home.
Yeah. What would be the perfect family to adopt a senior dog?
You know, it really just depends. We adopt them to families. It's a great first dog for families. It's a great way for kids to learn about the cycle of life and the joys of a senior and all they have to offer. And we also adopt to other seniors too. They're looking for another senior pup, seniors for seniors. So all different kinds, really.
And at your sanctuary, you take in mostly larger senior dogs?
Yeah, for Lily's Legacy, we take in senior large breed dogs, so dogs over 50 pounds and 7 years of age. But SavingSeniorDogsUSA.org is a website that aggregates other participating senior dog sanctuaries throughout the country. There's about 38 and counting all throughout the country, so if you're not in the Bay Area or you're looking for a place outside of the Bay Area, there are other resources.
You could find one in all over different parts of the country. There's something like that.
Yeah.
With what you do there at your sanctuary, and people, you know, no judgment, they just feel like they can't take care of the dog anymore and they drop it off to you, or it sounds like you've taken some strays too, like Precious?
Exactly. We have great relationships with local shelters that are always looking, they're all overcrowded, they're always looking to kind of lighten their load a little bit and give them to us. And then there's also owner surrenders that come along as well, that either their life has changed or life conditions, sadly, sometimes the owners have passed on, and we gladly take them in and find them new homes.
And what do you do with them there? You care for them like any other kind of shelter? You feed them, there's vets there, give them the whole range of all the love?
Exactly. We focus on the medical that the seniors need, and we have, at Lily's, we have something called a cuddle club, so we keep them well cuddled and well exercised as well. So we try to keep them with the company of humans and other dogs as much as possible. So,
do you need volunteers for this cuddle club? Because that sounds like right up my alley. People can just come and just give the dog some love.
Yes, yes, it's just as great as it sounds. We have a very comfy barn with big couches where you can come and hang with the dog.
Great, taking for a walk or something like that too.
Yep.
With trying to break this perception that senior dogs might not be right for someone, how would you encourage someone to be like, you know what, just think about it, give an older dog a chance?
Yeah, I would definitely encourage them to check out, well, we're LilysLegacy.org, and come meet pups, see for yourself. I mean, you know, so many times there's misconceptions that there's no life left in them, or they don't have anything left to do, or they just want to be lazy, but they all have a lot more life to live. So I definitely encourage you guys to go meet a pup for yourself.
And how many of these senior dogs do you have in your shelter right now? We talk a lot with shelters about how they're dealing with overcrowding.
Yes, yes. Our rescue Lily's Legacy is a little bit smaller. We have about 12 to 15 dogs at a time. We're a little bit of a different setup, but there are rescues all throughout the country. There's other ones here in the Bay Area as well. We're a little bit of a smaller one.
And Precious is just one of many dogs that you have there.
Yes.
Wanted to learn a little bit about the other dogs that people might be able to take home.
Yeah, we have a great selection of dogs right now, all kinds of different dogs. We have some wonderful labs, all the way from the younger side from 8 to the elderly side at 14, who all need the love. The 14-year-olds are so sweet and looking for their final forever home.
Awesome. And you're in Petaluma?
We are in Petaluma.
And do people need to make an appointment or anything, or they can just come up and knock on the door and say, I'm here to cuddle?
We are by appointment only.
Okay.
And so you can go to lilieslegacy.org and you can find our information on there for all of our available pups, as well as our contact information to come make an appointment to come meet the dogs.
All right, can we just take one more close-up here of Precious? Where's your camera, Precious? Can you, what would Precious's voice be? Take me home, guys. I'm a good dog.
I think you nailed it.
Is that it? Okay,
I think that's perfect.
Dog impressions are one of my specialties. Yeah. Hannah, thank you for coming in from Lily's Legacy Senior Dog Rescue in Petaluma, and for bringing your Ambassador dog. Precious, good luck. You're going to get home to